Tony winner Janet McTeer is gearing up for a Broadway return in Theresa Rebeck's new play, Bernhardt, Hamlet. The story shines a spotlight on Sarah Bernhardt, the celebrated actress who played the Prince of Denmark in Shakespeare's Hamlet in 1899, and all of the controversy surrounding her performance. We caught up with McTeer and the stars to find out why this story about a strong woman with a strong personality is perfect for Broadway right now.
Bernhardt Hamlet is about Sarah Bernhardt, who was the most famous actress of her generation, without a shadow of a doubt, in Europe and some would say everywhere.
In the 1800s, everybody pretty much agreed she was the greatest actress of all time. She could go anywhere in the world and be mobbed, and although she only performed in French, everyone went to see her, whether they knew French or not.
At 55, she decided to play Hamlet. Theresa, the writer, has written this incredible play about theatre, about what it's like to rehearse a play, but what it's like to try and get into a role, and about women in theatre.
I went and saw the Mucha Museum in Prague, and I saw all the posters that he created of her there. And then I started studying the Hamlet poster. It occurred to me that she had done Hamlet before any women were doing it, and that she broke real serious ground when she did it. And I thought that it would be kind of fascinating to explore as a writer, what that theatrical moment meant.
Who better to take on the role of Sarah Bernhardt than Tony winner and Oscar nominee Janet McTeer? Here's what it's like having the towering talent lead the company.
Janet McTeer is absolutely incredible. I mean, every day she comes in with nuanced ideas and so smart and so astute and insightful into the script that Theresa is unpacking and tearing apart every day. It feels like a very fresh production.
It's fun as a tall person to stand tall and not have to slouch. Because she's so tall, and also her brain is so fast, and she's so much fun.
You know, I am a badass. I'm always a badass.
Though Sarah Bernhardt tackled the role of Hamlet in 1899, the conversations Theresa Rebeck's play inspires make the story relevant today.
A lot of what it has to say about gender and the way we view men and women on the stage, just as we're talking about how do we view men and women on TV, or how do we view men and women in politics, or how do we view men and women in film or theater or what have you, that is a conversation that Sarah is opening the door to, and we are still having now. The way that Theresa's tackling these questions feels complicated and vibrant and passionate, and also fun and romantic in this beautiful way, so that it creates a very dynamic production.
Ultimately, it's about women in theatre, I think. Ultimately, I think it's about how are you supposed to be a powerful woman in a theatre now.
See Bernhardt Hamlet at the American Airlines Theater through November 18th.